Hello. Oh. Is it live? Is it live? I can't tell if I'm live or not. Oh, I am. That's not what I'm doing. Where's my pen? Maybe I ought to use... I sure hope I can do this. What does that mean? Am I live? Oh. You know, I should probably work with... No. I wish my chair was higher. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, clicking on the wrong thing. Hmm. Damn. This thing about not look like. Hmm. Shit. What's going on with my thing right now? Oh, hi. I'm just sketching and trying to trust the process. In high key, this design probably won't even kind of line up with the set that they had in the game. Like, I don't know. It's so rough trying to design this. Period. That's so nice. I fear making the new designs is so fun. Addicted to making new designs. Actually, I have not figured out her hair. And I'm not connected through, I have a second screen now. I got one for Christmas. So I don't need to rely on my phone anymore to look at chat. I can just look over. Yay. I really wanted to stream ever since I got my second screen for Christmas. And then I got hit with a sickness from my niece. I'm coughing, but like I'm not sick anymore. I just have phlegm in my chest. Ooh, let me save. Because I think I have a pretty good sketch so far. I'm so steeped in Overwatch. It's an embarrassing thing to have such a heavy fixation on right now. Going on 2 years probably. Because I started playing in 2020, like at the end of 2024. And then they came out with that Magical Girl collab that didn't include my Schnookum Wookums because she's not a demanded character like Kiriko, which they're releasing a new hero that looks just like Kiriko. Looks completely different than how we originally saw her in like a cinematic and some comics. They freaking ugh. But never mind her. I'm talking about Illari. She has such Magical Girl potential, and I was so sick that they didn't include her in the Magical Girl collab. How are you? I forgot to ask. Also, can you hear the music? Ooh. Thank you. I hope the rest of your week goes well. You can't hear the music? Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay, it must have been like way too low. Oh. Cat scratches are kind of like not as bad as paper cuts, but almost as bad as paper cuts. They feel itchy afterwards so much. Daughter of Evil. Huh. That's a song. I miss Vocaloid song series. Somebody's probably still out there making them. But I haven't seen very many. Along with like songs with like a whole bunch of different Vocaloid. It's so easy to get out of the groove of drawing. It's a little sick. Like, I feel so awkward. Like, the last thing I drew, like, the last time I drew anything was, like, I don't know. Probably, like, 2 weeks ago. I have to go look, actually. Like, 12 days ago. You know, let me not beat myself up too much. I think this is a pretty good sketch. Oops. Never mind. I'm right. Hmm. There's like a YouTube control panel in here. It keeps like I keep refreshing it to see if I can like get it to connect to the stream. The I don't know. It feels a little clunky too. Maybe I just haven't gotten used to it, of course, because this is the first time I'm doing it. Like I'm looking at the. I don't know. I'm in like the YouTube studio, but it's like a little wonky, I think. Like I can't seem to manage it from like YouTube. Like it doesn't seem like it's on. I'll fix it later. Thank you. I'm trying really hard. I don't think I could like match the design motifs of like the actual thing though. I'm not that big of a fan of the, well, they're cute, but hold on. Let me show you what like the lineup of the dokiwatch thing looks like, because she's supposed to be like a magical girl. I'm trying to get in the sun motifs. Because Illari is a her whole thing is that she's the sun. She has like the power of the sun. Her name is she's Quechua, and I think that word Illari is for the sunrise. That's what I read on the wiki. This is like the dokiwatch collab stuff. But the design I have is like I don't think it matches up, like, or it will match up. But that's fine. And how much sun is too much sun? I mean, I'm sure there's like people that are actually into it on the team. Though they kind of do like I think, I don't know. Some of their designs, or a lot of their designs, have been like the best as of late. Like they have like these mythic designs that they have going on, and it's kind of been like flop after flop after flop for mythic designs. And it's like, well, this design, like the designs they've been popping out have not been the quality of which it should have been for, like, I don't know, because they're supposed to be like super special. They have like different effects, you can customize it a little bit, which is cool. There's only been like one recent one that I actually like. Everybody else that they've been pumping out is just like, okay. I was lied to. Or maybe I wasn't lied to. Oh my god, I like the Sanrio ones. The Sanrio ones are so cute. Oh my god, I'm so happy that they gave one to Lucio. It's so cute. Though, like, it's kind of hard to tell who is who among, because like they have 3 blonde people. They made like 3 of them blonde in that collab, and it was like a little bit hard telling who was who. Because they kind of have same face syndrome. They've been having a lot of same face syndrome going on. So it gets like really, really, really dicey to tell who is who when they have like a collab like that. I really wish they included like Arisa. I feel like she could have been My Melody. And it would like, she got like a really, really, really cute mythic weapon. Like hold on. It's like a little gotcha thing. It's so cute. And I love it so much. Like, hold on, let me show you. This is Arisa's mythic weapon, and I love it so much. She doesn't have a skin that matches it, though. And it could have been the Sanrio collab, but they're like allergic to. They're allergic to not including like. So like, there's like a couple of characters in Overwatch that consistently get included in shit, is most certainly because they're a cash cow. So you can never have like a cutesy collab without Kiriko, Juno, Diva, Mercy, and I was actually really, really surprised that they included Lucio. Like, this is I think this is the first time they're including Lucio in a collab thing. Illari has been part of a collab before, and that was like the Seraphim. I don't know that group very well because I'm not like a K-pop fan, but Illari did get like included in a collab before, and I think the girls choose who they want like part of the collab. So now Diva has 2 designs. I wish they, like, my whole thing is I wish they'd do more, like, with other characters. They gave Mercy another mythic design. which made me so mad. Not that I hate Mercy or anything. It's just the same couple people keep getting shit. And it's so rough when your faves are always in the dust. And I hope they do a dokiwatch 2 thing. Like, I don't have high hopes that if they do a second dokiwatch thing, that Illari will be included in it, even though she's prime magical girl potential. She literally has a sun spirit bomb. And while I'm at it, about the same face thing, okay. While I'm at it. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up because I did talk to a friend about this. Okay. So as soon as Clip Studio is done saving my progress, and also, it's okay to be a nerd about this stuff, because it's like, I'm not particularly a magical girl fan either, though. But I am in theory. Hold on, okay. Shit, hold on. Okay. So here's the big discrepancy about the same face thing. So there's this new up-and-coming, like, hero. Her name is Anran. And so this, hold on. This one right here is what they're planning on putting in. And she has a sharp nose. Like, the first time we see her, she has kind of a sharp nose. And then they like, hold on. Let me show you another hero. And you've probably seen her. Juno. She looks a lot like Juno. This is not a drawing stream. This is a complaining stream. She looks like Juno. Like, hold on. It's so sick. And I love Juno. I do love Juno. But come on, guys. Come on. And I didn't like Juno initially. Now I'm like, okay, so she's a little little guy, but come on, guys. I'm trying to find a good picture of Kiriko. And Kiriko stayed largely the same in when they like officially put her in the game. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like they just barely edited Juno stuff. And it's like, you know, it's also a little crazy because all of them are Asian, because Kiriko is Japanese, Juno's Vietnamese, and Anran is Chinese. It kind of like, all their Asian girls look like that. Except for Symmetra. But Symmetra was in Overwatch 1. So, like, a lot of people are very annoyed with their design choices. Zarya and if you like, wait, would you consider Russians Asian? But if we are, and I think Symmetra might be the only non-East Asian character. But you can tell it, like, obviously. You could tell, like, if you remove the hair, you would be able to tell her apart from anybody else. They have another character named Freya who looked a bit too much like Widowmaker. And I think they edited her face upon releasing her, though. So I hope they do the same thing for Anran. That they'll just send her back to the kitchen and bring her out, and it's like, sorry guys, we saw your complaints, and you know, we realized that we have our own design problem. Ugh. Like, there's also non-white Russians, like they're like the indigenous population, but the one I'm talking about, she is not. I'm like looking at something. I'm trying to look at magical girls. I'm so nervous. Mm. Like, also high key, they design like they're making a marketable plushie. Overwatch devs, I mean. They turned Onrun into a marketable plushie. So many brushes. I wouldn't use this one. But it's not solid enough. I could have sworn I did make a more solid, like, a more solid version of it. Oh, I accidentally switched the thing. No, I didn't. This is the wrong brush. And they did do, like, the little themes that the magical girls have. Like, Juno's supposed to be the heart of hope. Kiriko's supposed to be the heart of passion. I'll have to look up the other ones. Brigitte is supposed to be the heart of strength. Hold on, I have to look it up again. Juno is the heart of hope. Brigitte is the heart of strength. They have heart of passion. Widowmaker is the heart of grace. Freya is the heart of courage. And there's Diva too, but Diva's supposed to be like the evil one. And her name is Nocturna. And I think she used to be part of the Heroes of Heart, but then got like infected with woe, and so now they have like, they call the ops hold on, what are they called? They're like the Hearts of Woe. The Hollow Hearts, I think.
because they're full of woe.
Yeah, the Hollow Hearts. And so Moira, they gave one to Moira, but she didn't appear in the actual comic they made. But the design was like really, really lackluster. It was not good. It was so disappointing. And it's basically like a recolor of her normal outfit, like her base outfit. I have to find it. And it's not like they can't make really good Moira skins, because there are. And so during the dokiwatch, it was like a battle pass. It was like a battle pass design, and sometimes they like throw in very they'll have like designs for the event, but like if you get in a battle pass, it's like a throwaway design. And so this is supposed to be Hollow Heart Moira, and it's like, okay, they could have done so much with Moira, and then they just like they kind of gave us a little bit of slop. They gave one to Tracer, and I think the Tracer one is really, really cute. And I think Tracer might be one of my more favored designs for the dokiwatch thing. Like, she has a really cute thing going on here. And I'm a little sad that they didn't put her at the forefront. She used to be the poster child for Overwatch, and then Kiriko came along. Now Kiriko's the poster child, and then like Tracer gets stuff. She does. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you Diva, whose name is Nocturna in the collab. So here's Diva as Nocturna. And I was making a Hollow Heart Illari design, but I just could not lock it down, and it kind of give up. So I'm like doing her Hero of Heart design right now. And I was going to say that she was the Heart of Memory. Because like a lot of Yari's stuff like is like she's a character that's full of so much regret, because she's like the girl. She was like an NT warrior, which is like this. I think the term NT is comes from like sunlight. It's related to sunlight, and so when it came for her, because like they braid the power of the sun into their DNA, and when they were doing that to her, it turned out that she had so much power. She was so powerful that she went off like a nuke, and killed all the NT warriors, and now she's the only one left. And it's so sick. And people get on her about being like so gloomy, and it's like, well, if that happened to you, you'd be gloomy too. And so Illari walks around with so much regret, blaming herself about their deaths, and it's like, no, girly pop, that's not your fault that happened.
I mean, it is, but it's also like, well, you can't like blame yourself. It's like so sick. It's so sick. She is so poor little Meow Meow. And unfortunately, I don't think they know what to do with her in lore. It was an unavoidable tragedy that happened to her. And one other problem with her character that like a lot of people have is that so far they put her in, but she doesn't really have much lore relevance. And now they're suddenly popping out and popping off with lore. But like that's been a complaint for like a lot of like the new characters, because she's a Overwatch 2 character. But it's like, who cares? I love her. She's my little boo boo bear. No, it would be nice for her to have like lore relevance. I see where they're coming from. But some of them are like just a little bit ignorant about her being like literally grieving a tragedy that happened to her. Also, thank you. She's like a vigilante in lore right now. She's not like Overwatch hero. I don't think she's gonna be Overwatch. But people are like, she's gonna go to Talon, and I don't think she's gonna go to Talon either. Despite her being like, she has like some like lines where it's like, I've done worse and I'll do worse. And it's like, no. I think she's literally just referencing that she accidentally killed like people that are like very important to her. But she's not evil. She's somebody that does like desire to do good. And Talon, her morals do not line up with Talon. And Talon is like this evil mercenary organization where they do bad things and everybody's out for their own gain. Which was part of like the more recent lore, in which there's this evil bald man named Doomfist who literally just got overthrown by another new character, Vendetta, after they murdered her father, who was like at the Talon Council. And she threw Doomfist out of like, mind you, this dropped on Black History Month, /J. But like she threw him out the window. He got his ass whipped in front of the entire council. And Vendetta, let me show you Vendetta. I thought they were gonna call her La Lupa, because they call her La Lupa because she's supposed to be like she got this whole wolf girl going on. And she's like she's like a rich girl. She's fallen from grace. Okay. Hold on. She also has that cutesy face thing going on. And they kind of baited us, I think, because I thought she was going to be a tank character, but she's a DPS character, and my god, is she terrorizing me. This is Vendetta. She's Italian. She's also a bit smaller than I thought she'd be. She's not like short or anything, but she's like, I don't know. She also, there was one thing I did notice, because there are hero trials going on with Anran. They're adding like 3 more characters. There was one other character that they're bringing into the game, and they made her younger. Not that they made her younger. We seen her in a comic, but I thought she'd look older. I'm like, oh. It's so I mistaken someone playing Anran for Vendetta. And I'm like, damn, I didn't like when this person switched to Vendetta. It's like, no, they just kind of have similar looking portraits. Ooh, how am I gonna do this? Let me back up. I need to stop like leaning forward so much. I'd be squishing my arm. I get into stuff and I just start leaning forward. I'm trying. Not like slouching. Well, kind of like slouching, but I'm like physically like leaning my body into the desk. I'm trying so hard not to shrimp. No shrimping allowed. I also find it hard to like draw straighter hair because I don't usually draw straighter hair. It's so hard not to be a shrimp. Ooh, doing it wrong. I've been trying to get more comfortable with the knowledge that I will never draw perfect hands. So sometimes I just go frick it. Her hands look a little crazy though. Crazier than acceptable. That's okay. Ooh. Ooh, her fingers look so crazy. Never account for the fact that there are 5 fingers. Oh, ripperoni.
Oh my god, it's AI. There's 6 fingers in this picture. Oh my god, AI. I tried to look for people. I'm trying to look for commissions. You know, I tried Reddit, and I got a message. I did get one singular message back, and the one catch I got, I was like, okay, I was so mad. I actually send the comment to you through DM. And I'm like, I don't know. I would have taken it if it wasn't phrased like that, but like, I'm familiar with that term in like, from very early on. I was like, what is that? I don't know what that means. It's just, I hate how popular it got. I was, ugh. You know, I saw somebody of that caliber in a match earlier, and they used the ableist term because our Genji wasn't doing very well, and it was like, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. It's just so dire out here. You know, I just now noticed that the chat overlay isn't working.
because it did switch it. I forgot to switch it. I don't. It's just because it's a little bit uncomfortable. Like if somebody came at me was like, oh, it said like as a gender non-conforming person, I'm like, yeah, sure. But it's just like, I don't know. It's when you come at me as a porn category, like as a fetish thing. I'm only like familiar with it as a fetish term. Like it's like I feel like it's no different than like calling trans people traps. And it was like, okay, no, like I don't even like saying. I didn't even like saying that, even though like, non-binary people are included within that. It just felt gross. Even though I really need the money. The people who do commissions like on Reddit or like try to get commissions on Reddit, it's like a comment system and it's really easy to get drowned out there. And I feel like I won't like continue to like seek commissions there. Not because of that specific commenter. It's just like, I don't know. It feels like maybe like a fruitless endeavor. Yeah. There is some money that you just don't take. This is going doing this is going so slow. I wish it wasn't going so slow. I'm trying not to be an artistic flop on stream. If only Clip Studio. Unless this file is just obscenely large, is why it takes like a little bit
to save. Oh. I'm only vaguely familiar with the term of UVs. And I can say that, damn, I could only imagine. Is it like really high polygons? Is this related to polygons? Mm. Still saving. I'll also beat real quick because I need something to eat.
I had to wait a little longer for something to eat. We got some sausages on the stove. Whoever delivered our groceries put it next door. Which I kind of just can't blame them for, I guess. There's no lights outside, so they can't read the numbers on the complexes. Though you could like flash a light just to make sure that you got the right household. Period. Sometimes it be that way. If you want something to go smoother, you kind of got to do it yourself. BRB. My mom just called me to ask a question. Huh? I recently re-downloaded, last night I re-downloaded episode. There was this story I was reading, it was really bad. And it's called The Doberman. Because the main guy in the story, who's like a really big jerk, he's like in the mafia, but he's like actually a really good guy because he donates to charity or whatever. And so his like name is the Doberman. They call him the Doberman. And it's so bad. And your name is supposed to be his accountant. And he kind of basically kidnapped her, I guess. Like, he went all the way to Vegas. Like, I forgot what state they're in, like, for the majority of the story. But your name is, like, in Vegas. And he flew all the way to Vegas specifically for her. And it's like, okay. And she gets, like, a secondary love interest. His name is Foster. Really dumb name. But, like, high-key, Foster treated her better than the Doberman was. And I really wanted them to be together. But Foster is dead now because he had a vendetta against the Doberman. And so Foster ends up getting shot and dies. And it's like, okay. Because your name and Foster were very briefly going out. They were like going on dates, and the Doberman would be like so jealous. He's like, "Who is he?" Like they're together, and like they're not together. Like they have feelings for each other, but it's like they're not together. Like that's not her man's. That's not her man's. And it's like she can't have nobody else. Like literally, her only other friend, female friend, is like she left her only friend behind in Vegas. She has like your name has a whole family that she hasn't seen since she left Vegas. And so her only friend in the Doberman's like household or whatever is his literal maid, who is an older woman. And it's like she doesn't have any friends her age that is not part of his circle. And it's like, okay. And like one of his bodyguards, but like there's like a black one, and then there's like a guy who's like white, and the black one is like mean and standoffish and doesn't like her, and it's like, okay. And high-key, I think he might be an op. It's been months since I picked up the Doberman, but I'm determined to finish it. I don't have to. I'm just a little addicted to reading bad stories. Like I can't. I was like, this is complete ass. I'm gonna keep reading it. There was another one, and because I can make, and because you can like make your own character, like your character could be like whatever, I guess. I completely forget that these people are supposed to be white by default, and I'm like, oh. Sometimes, okay, there was this one story I was reading, and Your Name is an American K-pop idol. She's a white girl. She's like Norwegian, and she's fully white girl. But her mom, like her stepmom, is like Korean. And they live in America. They're not even Korea. Not that that's like a requirement for you having to be a K-pop idol. I just think it's a little weird. It's a little silly even. And they have like K-pop idols. So, like suddenly they have like K-pop idol culture in America for some reason. It's like they're living by like K-pop idol restrictions while living in like being an American. Living in America even. And so it's like a fake boyfriend story that turns into a real boyfriend story. And he's also the main guy is also a complete jerk. And they had like a gay subplot that was really crazy. I kind of miss it. I kind of miss the gay subplot. Like it turns out that that Your Name's straight best friend is actually bisexual. Because like Your Name's ex was using her best friend to get closer to her and then actually fell in love with him, and it was really crazy. It was so funny. It was so funny. I kind of really secretly really loved it. It was so fun. And they like in Your Name broke up with her ex because he was cheating on her. He was stalking her. Her ex was stalking her. He was an evil bisexual. I can't remember the name of the story though. I love reading bad stories. Oh, I can't stop it. I'm salivating at the prospect of a bad story. A bad, like, you can't be bad and not entertaining, I fear. Period. So nummy. I'm about to go check on the sausages, see if they're ready. Hello. As you can see, I still haven't cleaned up the talking page from Halloween. It's been that long. But I continually just might wrap it up here. So good night, and thank you for coming to the stream.